Okay, so the YouTube channel is up. We go to the other channels. Conversation can't go yet. Did
So if you say that it's on,
Jamaicans.com.
so that means that Jamaica, it would be on Jamaicans.com then.
I'm gonna put it on Jamaicans.com right now. I thought it was there
So
already.
where is it?
It said that it was there. All right, and here we go. We're gonna go live on Jamaicans.com now. So we are online on
What about
Jamaicans.com.
YouTube?
YouTube is live already.
Okay.
And let's see. I think we're good for Jamaicans.com. For we can go to conversations. Okay, so we're good on Facebook, and I'm gonna go to share this on everywhere else now. I'm not so sure what happened, Diana, because I noted that you guys couldn't get on this morning either, so I'm not so sure what happened. But we're pretty much live everywhere now. So I think that's it. So let me see. I don't see Michelle yet. Oh yeah, she's here. She's here. Okay, so let me get her in. Okay, there goes Michelle.
Am I frozen?
I can't see you, Michelle.
And I think I might have lost internet for a few minutes.
Yeah, Michelle is frozen.
Going to be.
Let me log off and log back in.
Yeah, because we can't see you. You don't have any lights either.
Okay.
I think we are here now.
Yeah, I think we're online.
Leo, say something. Why am I not hearing you anymore?
You not hear me? I'm not so sure. Oh my. I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you, Diana. So let me go to audio. I'm not so sure
Leo, I'm not hearing.
happened. Oh
what happened?
God.
Yeah,
I don't know.
4 minutes hasn't hearing you.
I don't know what happened.
No, I'm hearing you.
Audio.
Yeah, you're back now. I'm hearing you.
I'm back now? I'm back? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think that Michelle's having some problems. And good morning, everybody. I caught Diana singing this morning, and I thought that we would have had a chance to airplay the whole thing, but it looked like we weren't live yet, and so I'm sorry about that. I'm so sorry.
Good.
I am so sorry.
Good. We are.
So she was singing "River to the Bank," and she says it's coverly, and me say no, overly. But me not understand what it is. She said coverly, but Miss Louise Bennett never married when that song they sing, right? And so therefore she said that Miss Louise Bennett that looked the man the time, but then and that the way she put his name in a song to catch him. That's a logical one, but so
something happened with
my. Oh my gosh, Lauren says blessings. I can hear you both. Lauren, thank you so much. Good morning to you too. Yes, missed you all last week. And if I tell you, we had to take to bed. We had to take
yeah, you need to tell us about that earthquake or what earthquake. I've done that. What did you have last week?
We have 2 earthquakes. We had a major earthquake, shake we up good and papa. That was Sunday, and then later in the same Sunday we get one little shake up quick again. But before that, we had to be nursing and licking our wounds. Well, for me, I was licking my wounds, boy, from that night, from that Tuesday night. I mean, I lick my wounds right till
But then you had whole heap of water also, whole heap of rain.
We had whole heap of rains, and it is so overcast from month. We've been having a whole series of rains. Like there is not a day that a part of Jamaica has not gotten rain, major rain. The Bagwalk Gorge lockdown, boulder drop down in it and block it off. People have to drive on the highway, and you know all that the money they big and stiff and teeth. Then there's
big,
what
stiff and teeth. All right.
Stiff and teeth. That money they run on the
teeth done descriptive word now, right? Okay, cool.
Yeah,
cool,
teeth
cool.
a descriptive word. Let me tell you that easy. Ooh, so as if
Uh,
and Haiti, Missy said then them a change up. All kind of things are. You think Jamaica keep well bad,
but
and them have two
I saw the
significant
new road.
rulings. We're gonna talk about that.
I
Go
saw the
on.
new road to St. Thomas after some water that hit last week.
Which new road?
I thought that's the new road, but it
Oh,
gone
the
in a
new road with
precipice.
mash up.
You-
New in oh you see you see that.
There's no more road. Yeah.
No
With
road not
the
there.
road will mash up. Yeah. The new
Yeah,
road will mash up. Best way to say that. Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
New road mash up, man. Mash up, mash up, mash up. Let me
So
tell
hold
you.
on. What were they doing though? I mean, what the hell kind of road that they were making that it can't withstand liquor water? What's the
I
deal?
must say Noogle Road. Me don't know if I Noogle Road. Noogle. I must Noogle Road. I must say Noogle Road. I maybe tell you that even macaroni road say water would have go through. You remember macaroni can
Yes,
go all
yes,
time.
you can go through it,
It's
but
a
then
Noogle right just
after
boom.
it dry, the noodle actually come back firm again. You know that, right?
Eh?
After it dry, you can put it
Eh?
out and dry it, come back firm.
Why Noogle?
The noodle, yeah.
Well, may I tell you, if you have seen for put in Noogle pan because if that underneath the wash it
My,
down
I,
in that
how is it that you're
Noogle.
building at half an inch road, with pavement with 10-inch mile? As water touch mile, let that gone. How is it that we're making roads and I spend so much money, tax dollars?
Lou, in every aspect of our
My name
lives,
is
you have to
Leo,
have some
Leo, not
Leo.
Louis. Okay, thank you.
Leo, in every aspect of operations, you must have some people who responsible for quality control. In your life, you have somebody who is responsible for quality control. And in everything that is being done, particularly with taxpayers' money, whether it's now we're paying for it or tomorrow we're paying for it, there should be better quality controls. My understanding is that if you're building a roadway, there is a stipulated inch of measure of asphalt that you must be putting down. And if you're building a roadway, my knowledge without roadway knowledge is that it must have drain. Must have drain. You want Leo, when you come to Jamaica, look and see where drain them there for this year.
So
You
there's
know,
no drain. So when the water come, it just take the road with it,
well, it going to take some it going make a way.
make its way.
It
Mhm.
going to make a way.
Okay, man. Oh, good
But let
morning,
me read this.
everybody. It's so good to see you. It's been a while that we've been on. It's about 2 weeks, and it's because Diana washed out last week. We couldn't come
No,
on,
no,
but
no.
then
The truth is Diana mash up after election result. Me not tell no lie. Make clear the time they hide. The rain did a fall and it did mash up Jamaica a little bit, but me was quite
but you
content and
couldn't you
happy
couldn't
and
come on the
bright.
ear, come saying nothing because you're shame.
No, me never shame. Me just mash up.
You
And a
smash up.
shame. Mash up, mash up,
Diana,
mash up.
what happened with that election? I still don't understand what happened with that election. What happened with that
No, me
election?
still mash up. Let me read the people message and everybody there wait for it from when. Lorraine said, and she said, I can't hear you both. She said, good morning. She said she missed you all last week. She said needed the show. She needed the show after the election and we let her down.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. We had to take to my bed. Lorraine. Oh no, earthquaker. Yes. Alice said good morning. Morning, Miss Alice. Good to see you. Lorraine said election night mash me up. Poor thing. She's still a recover. We not recover yet. We not recover 4 years before recover. Jessie Smith says good morning all. Morning, Miss Jessie. Good to hear you so early. Cheryl said the road, the drain. Which drain, Cheryl? The two line or drain or did they? Judge Browning says, good morning, all. That's what happened when you outsource to foreign companies with no track record. If they had used Jamaican companies, at least they would have known their capabilities. Same, so Miss Judge, you come this morning, yes, Spitfire this morning. Paulette says, good morning, Dr. Diana and Leo. I missed you last week. Oh, we missed you too.
Yeah, we wanted to talk a little bit, and Diana, tell me what do you think happened? What happened? By the way, Michelle is
NTP
trying to
election.
get on. Michelle is trying to get on, but each time that I bring her on, it's dark. I can't see her, I can't hear her. So I'm just telling her to make sure that her camera is okay before she comes back. So if you listen to Michelle, bring up your camera and then let's bring her back in. Okay, go ahead, Dan.
Me say me think said TV election since that everybody always said TV election.
Well, we don't want to use that though. We need to use something else.
Well, you
What
ask
else?
me what me
What
think me
what other?
content we say a TIF then TV election. So me content
Out
we
and
say
TV.
two
Tell
things
me
and I'll
out and
give you.
TV. Out and TV. Yeah, because you
I
have to
be,
have an explanation after out and TV.
I believe that the society, the wider American society, is not ready for a woman president. One. I think too that the situation is further compounded by this potential woman being a black woman, a woman of color, a woman outside of just being pure chaste white. I
Yeah,
think that we
but
still
that
live in a society.
but what's her name? Didn't win in 2016. She's white.
Right, but they weren't ready for a woman president. Remember, I addressed that first.
Oh, I see.
So they're not ready for a woman president.
Mm-hmm.
Period. There is a perception, a long ingrained tradition within the particularly the white male voters within the US, male voters, let's forget white, male voters within the US, that women don't have any such place as president in their society.
But that's not what I hear going on though. What I hear is that
Yeah, me
rice
never tell you what me
expensive.
hear, me I tell you what me feel.
Yeah, I know. But rice
Mm.
expensive, flour expensive, gas expensive, and that's what the people then vote against.
So they vote against price
Inflation.
increases,
Yeah, the price of
inflation.
domestic food. Yeah, the price of food in the
So,
store.
so you're saying that people voted for economic reasons to put a supposed billionaire in power to make other billionaires rich. So how does it impact them?
I'm just telling you what's out there. What's out there is that um, uh, the people think that the price of oil, the price of gas, the price of food items were expensive, so they voted out the the
Okay.
Democrats. The Democrats. That's what the pundits are
So
saying.
they're voting for improved economic management,
Yeah,
or,
personal expenses. Yes, yes, yes.
so they're not voting really for improved economic performance. They're voting for a perception of improved economic performance.
I don't know about the perception. They're saying that it's too expensive to live in America, and so therefore they're voting for the Democrats and bringing in the Republicans who can create with cheaper prices when they go to the supermarkets and
Mm.
gas stations.
All right, I hear. See Michelle there now.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning,
Michelle
Michelle.
not here,
We're here talking about the win or the loss in the
Oh,
election, the last week election.
oh,
And I needed you to share your thoughts about why did she lose? Why did he win?
you can't hear me? Misinformation. There was a lot of to me in the community because
Mitch, we're not
I
hearing you.
you
I'm
can't
hearing
hear
her.
me?
I'm hearing her.
Oh,
I'm hearing her. Mm.
okay. So leading up to the election, based on what I was seeing on social media, I could tell
Leo, how
that
come you're hearing? I'm not hearing her.
is
I don't
everybody
know.
else hearing me?
You can ask the audience, but I'm hearing her quite
Audience,
clearly.
are you hearing Michelle?
You're
Uh,
breaking up, Diana.
the audience are you hearing me?
Mm. All right, so let me look at the messages to make sure that everybody's hearing. So
Yeah,
mm,
my audio is on.
somebody say hidden agenda.
Yeah.
Judge Browning says I don't want to go down the stolen aspect of that, but that is high possibility.
Okay.
However,
So
still
somebody
difficult.
said they hear all three. They're
We
hearing.
want to hear what you. Yeah, man. I think everybody's hearing it. So just go
Okay,
ahead.
so
Yeah.
my thing is that leading up to it, I figured as I wasn't that activated was that there's a lot of misinformation. Like the more you talk to people,
Okay.
I'm not quite sure how all the misinformation was filtered out. And I guess
Okay.
how
Let's
they
right
were
here. And if I'm not
campaigning,
hearing it, something is wrong with me.
like they weren't addressing those issues that were like that people were basically affecting people. Like people thought the economy was doing so bad, and like nobody was doing anything to correct it. And there were several things that kept going, and it's like, how are people not seeing the good that's happening? But I think the Democrats, to me, were so caught up on one thing, and they just were running on that one thing, in a, other than addressing everything that was happening around and how it impacted different communities. Because it was a kind of a clean sweep, if you look at it. And I don't know, other than misinformation, but all I can say is just prepare for the ride for the next 4 years. I don't even want to think too hard about it.
You bring your camera up a little bit, but I heard those stories, Michelle. I don't buy those stories. I
Why?
think that's what the media wants us to jump on. Yeah. Diana, are you hearing us pretty clearly? Right. I think those stories are what the media wants to sell us. I think the reality is, to me, Diana made it clear that America is not ready for a woman black president. Uh, what I think that happened, Trump actually got the attention of the regular white Americans, and they actually put him in office because in 2016 there was a woman who ran for president and lost. A man in 2020 won for the Democrats in 2020, and they put another woman who happens to be black in 2024, and that's not going to cut it. I believe that history came. There are two things that came into people's minds: history and social programs. One, history. Historically, only in 1920, women in this country became were able to vote. White women, black women got the opportunity to vote in 1965. That's when black men got a chance to vote in 1870, but it was taken away from them in 1898, right? When Jim Crow laws come in. The way that Trump carried his campaign this year, and in 2020 and in 2016, that got to white America was that we need to get rid of this abortion thing. We need to get rid of this black thing that's encroaching on our. You need to get rid of this minority thing that's creeping into our whiteness, right? As he told you earlier that black people and other minorities are poisoning America, and then all of a sudden we have a woman who's black who's now wanting to be president of the United States, the most powerful country in the world. In 1984, when I came here, white population had 80% of the population. 80%. In 2010, white population was 72%. In 2024, they're just under 60%. And listen, blacks in 1980 was 11.5%. In 2010, they were 12%. And in 2024, they're 13%. Hispanics in 1980 was 6%. In 2010, they were 12%. And now they are 18%. What that tells you is that the white race is reducing from 80% 30, 40 years ago now to just under 60%. What Trump has been doing is telling the white population in America, listen, we cannot afford to become the minority in this country. Because in a few more years, Hispanics, blacks, and other minorities are going to take over. And he wants to get rid of, this is why he's saying we want to move out these 25 million people who are illegal immigrants. This is why they want to take away all of these minority programs and put white people back in charge. This is based on the numbers that I saw coming out of the election, because mostly white men, mostly white women voted Trump back into office. The electorate, 65% of them are white, and all of those people put him back. He got some votes in the other minorities. He improved from 2020 and 2016, but we only had 139 million people who voted this year versus 159 million in 2020. So there is some level of discussion that we can have about white population, how Trump kind of inveigled them to get to vote for him. He put the fear of racial majority in their minds. Who's going to be majority here in this country in 20 years? And it appears that they would be the minority population. So he has to get rid of it. That's my whole thought behind this. Everything else that the media is trying to feed me, I don't buy that. That's what I hear Trump saying.
Okay.
All right, fine. Let me take some comments. That was a long sharing right there. Lauren says it felt like Clinton's election night. It was so sad from early, and then my 2-day headache started. Nick Chambers says it was two women. If it was two women, she would have had a chance. Cheryl says Republicans will never nominate a woman in our lifetime. Jude says, I don't want to go down the stolen aspect, but that's a high possibility. However, celebrities don't resonate well with average person. You can't have a platform with pure celebrities talking to us. Lastly, you can't run a campaign on only women bodies and their rights to choose. You have to go from a centrist perspective, and the Democrats were too far left. Nick Chamber says, hi, who is Nick Chamber? Nick Chamber, welcome. I don't remember seeing that name. Democrats did it wrong. Biden should have run then give it to Kamala. Or Biden should have perhaps stepped aside earlier, is my perspective too. Paula Chamber says, good morning, Michelle. Nick Quite Active says it's a hidden agenda. It's a 2025 project. Everybody say right. Yes, I'm hearing. The Antichrist is here. Lorraine says, Nick, where you come from? Tell us a little bit about yourself. She says she can hear. Everybody's saying, yes, I can hear. That was good. This was about good and evil. Cheryl says, they're not schooled in what caused the price increases. The increased prices of goods landed in the U.S. geopolitical. The blockage of the Suez Canal introduced tariff and weight through the Panama Canal, not production of essential goods locally. And we could go on and on. Nick says Elon Musk. He might try bring Nick, you come here for make contention. Cheryl says the strategies if the current is long term, not meet the immediate needs of the people. Cheryl, you need to just do your typo so we can do it. Paulette says I agree with what Dr. Diana says. Thank you, Paulette. Nick says America is the mark of. Okay, fine. We're not going to go down there. Nick,
I think read his comment. He's making a comment. He says it's a mark of the beast.
I don't
America
know.
Speak like a lamb.
On Facebook have a way when you make this. Soon they're going to block Nick, and it don't make no sense.
He's not saying anything that needs block. He's just saying what he thinks. If he goes, right. We can block him too. But he's not saying anything about that.
I'm not.
I think we have to be fair about who we read, though. That we have
as
to
a
read
Roman
everything.
Catholic, I have often to endure the same kind of categorization. And
Yeah,
I have a
but you
challenge with.
can't tell him
No,
what
and
he
I'm not
can
telling
write and
him.
what
I'm
he can't
simply saying
write
that
just
I'm not
because
going
you
to
are.
read it.
So I can read it. So let me read it. It
Yes,
says
you can go
America
ahead and
is a
read
mark.
it. I'm
It
not
says
going to read
America
it.
is a mark of the beast. Where is it? Uh, yeah, we have to read. If we're gonna read, we read everything. It
No, I
says
don't have to read it. And I'll read what he says further. He says America is a hypocrite. Take the fellow off job application. Govern, welcome, good to see you. He says good
Oh,
morning and
Paulette.
God bless everyone. Paulette
Paulette,
says, I hope we don't spend the entire
I
program
agree.
on this topic. Too
This is very
depressing.
depressing.
Um, Nick says it's no contention. He's just speaking, and he studies in America, or he studied American history. Not sure.
it says America is a hypocrite. Take the fellow off job application. I'm not so sure that I understand the fellow off a job application. I hope we don't spend entire program on this. Uh, I don't agree with who this Paulette that says we shouldn't. I don't agree with that. This is a topic that has transcended all of our thoughts. We have to look at the implication of a Donald Trump who comes to us in a different way. He's a different thinking kind of a guy. He's a president that we've never seen in our lives. And it's something that we are going to have to face if he's going to put in the Project 25 and all the plans that he thinks that he's going to put in, taking out all immigrants as of the first day, um, you know, abortion rights, take that away, continue to take that away, go back into history and enact laws that have been off the books from 200 years ago and all of that stuff. I mean, this is going to affect us. And one of the things that I am promoting and I'd love to be able to promote is that we need to start supporting each other and preparing that this next 4 year, possibly 8 years, we're going to need, as Jamaicans, we're going to need support to support each other. And so I'm not so sure what that looks like, but I remember when I first came to this country, we had vans, immigration vans, going around this country and picking up people and putting them in holding tanks and then deporting them. Now, are we going to get back to that? These things are very serious. Are we going to see police officers being weaponized for immigration deportation? Are you going to have to drive down the street, and when a policeman stops you, you're black, he's going to say, "Oh, which country you come from? Oh, do you have your passport?"
Yeah,
These
but
serious issues that we may need to face.
but the thing is that the reason why I agree with Paulette really is that I get what you're saying, like this gloom, Jerry gloom and whatever is gonna happen in the future. How I look at thing is this: we had an opportunity to put somebody else in. It didn't happen. We accepted that Donald Trump won. He's a president. He's gonna implement whatever policy he has. They've gone through, explained it, told us, people like, hey, we're gonna live. This is how it is. So to me, instead of creating fear in people, it's just something we have to accept, and we're gonna have to live. There's nothing really
Who's
you could
creating
do,
fear, though, Michelle?
because, like, to be honest, Leo, like, while you're talking, the more you're talking about it, it's like there's this big gloom. We should be fear. Like, yes,
No, I am not creating fear. The fear is
no.
already created.
Could I just
He
explain my
he
point?
already said that he's going to deport 25 million people
No,
from this
but
country.
that's not all immigrants. But when you say that, it creates the fear. It's not all immigrants.
I am not saying it. It's being said by the president of the United States. What are you talking about,
said
Michelle?
clearly who is deporting. They stated clearly, criminals, serious criminal, gang members, drug dealers. It's not all immigrants that are going to be deported. He has been clear in that. He's been clear in saying people just coming through the border. We don't know who they are. Those are the people we're going to send home. That is priority right now. So for other people who like to go to the little jobs,
So those people don't mean anything. That's what you're saying.
When did I say
No,
that?
Michelle, you got to
Oh
be very
my
careful
God,
about what you're
Leo,
saying,
stop.
because you're saying that those 25 million people, they live in America and they don't mean anything, so they need to go.
When did I say that, Leo?
That's what you're saying, and we
At
have
what
to be
point?
very careful about what we say.
No,
We're
no,
not
no, no.
creating any
No,
fear
no, no,
here.
Leo.
We're making sure that we are very straight about the plans that they're making.
Oh my
No,
God.
hold on.
No, no, I could defend myself on this because Leo always
Of
does
course.
this.
Yeah.
You are not listening to understand.
I heard you quite
At
clearly.
no point did I say 27 million people are not important.
Okay.
You said they say they're going to deport 20 million immigrants.
Mhm.
I am clarifying that they stated they're going after hardened criminals. The ones that are murderers are part of gangs on other countries.
Okay,
that
Michelle,
have, no,
I think
let
you
me
missed
finish
something there.
talking because
You missed something because he specifically states that he is going to mass deport 20 to 25 million people from this country. That's what he said. He never said
Right. But Michelle is providing the premise. He did categorize the truth, Leo. He did indicate that one, that the people who come into this country illegally are illegal immigrants, are persons who are rapists and murderers and gang members out of other
Okay, so
countries. And
here's something that we
intends
missed.
to deport those people. First cut.
No.
First cut.
He
No,
says
no,
that
you have
he
to
is
be, you
going
have
to
to be the devil in you.
denaturalize. He says he's going to denaturalize people who are citizens. He said that.
All right,
all right, Leo,
anyway,
this is the thing.
You guys got to read and
No.
read
regardless,
properly.
regardless of what he
Okay,
said,
it's very
regardless of
important
what
that
he
we know
said,
this.
I agree with Paulette. I have no intention of spending my time this morning talking about Trump and forever what he's going to speculate as to what he's going to do or not do. I don't have any intentions. If that is what this morning is going to be, I have things to do.
I do.
I
too.
have no intention.
I really do think that we need to. If this is not important
Leo,
to you, it is important to a lot of people in this country.
Yeah,
well, probably because we live in Jamaica.
Diana, it might not be important to
all
you.
right, time out, guys.
Time
out.
People in this
Okay,
country.
Leo, stop. Time out.
What?
The issue is this, Leo. The issue is this. You are stating your position on topic.
Absolutely.
And then why we are stating our opinion about what we feel, you're shutting us down. And
no, I'm not shutting you down. Oh, you're talking.
And you're not allowing us to finish our thoughts before you start jumping. So it's like you're listening
speak
to
on.
argue. You're not listening to understand.
You're speaking things that are not true.
No, but
so I have to be very,
as an immigration
we have to be very
attorney,
careful about what we say on the show.
This I'm going to activate as an immigration attorney that is actually in the field, working with other immigration attorneys and other organizations. This is what we're saying. We don't like the fear that this is happening where you're telling people all these millions are going to be deported. He has been specific.
I am not saying what is not out there, Michelle. You want to tell me that I am telling you that is wrong, but I am telling you that what I am saying to you is what is out there already.
Just hear out.
You're telling me that I am creating fear. I am not creating fear. I am repeating what is already out there. So stop that. Don't tell me that I am creating fear. I am saying what is already out there.
Yes,
so don't tell me that I'm creating fear. No, that's not right.
Well,
Leo. Well, Leo, this is what I'm saying, and I'm trying to be very calm in saying it.
Yes.
I'm saying to you, you said you heard when they said 25 million are going to be deported. I'm saying to you, yes, it's been said, but there have been clarification. When I say fear, it means that when you're repeating it, it's like a lot of people, like I've getting calls back to back on my phone, a lot of people, because it is creating fear. Regardless of you repeating it, not only you, but everybody's repeating it and saying it to create fear. But they're being specific in saying this administration's focus is to get rid of hardened criminals. Those are rapists, those are murderers, drug dealers. That is their top priority. The second priority is that the border isn't mended. So a lot of people are coming into the border. They don't know who they are. They don't have in background checks. They're just coming in. They want to put a plug on that and stop it and send them out of the country and saying, you know what, go through the process where we can vet you properly and allow you to come in. The lowest priority right now are people who overstay. Unless you come in the crosshairs of something, they're not being targeted. Usually people who go about their daily work aren't involved in any criminal activities. You're not being targeted at this point. So when
Okay,
they're
and
saying if you get,
that is
so
better.
that was the
That
fear.
is better. But that is absolutely better than what you said before, because you're
And the thing
blaming
is
me
that
for
when,
spreading fear.
yeah, but when people say that, but the thing is that leading up to the election, there were many crimes that were occurring where there were immigrants like killing, like even though they have a major case, they were killing people within the community, going running, they were killing them, robbing them, and all that stuff. It did create a fear for people, and they were like, you know what, we need to get rid of these people.
And that is
So
exactly
that
what
is
I said.
that all they care about getting
That
rid of
is
these
exactly
people
what I
that
said.
are harmed.
I said to you
And
that he won because he connected that fear to the people who voted. That is what I said to you. So I'm not so sure where you come with me creating fear. I said that
I'm saying when it's really repeated,
he used. I can repeat it all day long because it's
yeah,
in the
but we
news.
need to be clear with
I
people
am
are
very
gonna
clear
say,
about what I said. I said that
all
the
right, not argue
reason
with you about that. All right,
he
yeah, you're right.
won because he used fear and connected with the white citizens of this country. That's what I said.
And and
How
the
am I
other
creating
thing is
fear?
that, and another thing is that there's a lot of fear, like people are saying in regards to the denaturalization. The
Mm.
process is that yes, it can happen. It has been happening. It's not like Trump is doing this new thing.
Yes,
It's been happening. I've had clients that it has happened to. It's because they go through the process. Something happened. Something was missed by immigration during it. The other day they found this big fraud thing where people are being paid to get married. So yes, they're gonna go in and undo those cases,
Michelle,
and it is not
what
done.
Trump actually said,
So yeah, it
what
creates
he actually said 2 days
but
ago is that he is going to go back in history and pull an
and
act.
it has been done over
That's
and
what I'm saying to you, right? So he's going to pull an act from in 1700 somewhere and use that to denaturalize people. That's what I said.
all right.
Yeah.
So yeah, my thing is that he is the president. We'll see what happens. We just have to figure out a way to navigate it.
Yeah.
It's like if we sit here and talk about, oh, he might do, he might not do. Just remember that although he's the president, yes, he might have control. Not everything he's doing will actually come to pass. But we just have to do kind of a wait and see, and then work around it on how best to do it. If
It's
it's bad, we learn our lesson and we fix it for the next time. I think another important thing for us to do is educate our younger generation about things. Because even with the tariff thing, for some reason they think, oh, you put tariff on China. They don't realize how tariff works. So it kind of like we need to educate our community, and those are the things that we need to do. Educate so people are better informed when they're making these
and I
decisions.
think
So
I
it
made that
acts.
pretty clear that we need to support each other, especially people who are there's something in people who some people from different countries actually come here to have babies, for example, and then they go back home. So now they have an American citizen who's their child. Donald Trump and the administration, the upcoming administration, is wanting to make sure that that doesn't happen. There are several others asking us to support each other wherever the organization is, especially in the Caribbean, people of the Caribbean, who might be affected by the new rules that are going to be in play, that we need to find a way out to support each other, educate each other, help each other in making sure that whatever happens, if you have to go back, it's done in a way that it's respectful. If you have the opportunity to stay, that you have the help here, that you can depend on a brother or a sister, a family friend, or a friend to get it done. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, that's good.
Let,
There's a lot of comments, Dr. Diana. You got maybe a bit tired.
yes, I might get a little edgy in right now to catch up with the comments that are there. So I'm using the restream so that I can see everybody. Karen Rose says, I agree with you, Michelle. Leo, that's not what Michelle said. She's right, Leo. This will never happen, says Nick. I have no fear, says Nick. Cheryl says, sometimes we don't play the power of the local elected officials. The grassroots campaigns must begin now. Um, Lauren says he makes it seem like they all are criminals and he's deporting all of them. He said mass deportation. Nick says God is still in control, friends. Nick says everyone has their opinion and urges Leo to listen. He says, listen, Leo. Lauren says maybe there are stipulations, like Michelle said, but in Trump's speech, he makes it seem like he's throwing all of them. Nick says, why are you yelling? And he's having sad faces. Wait, Leo, wait, no man, says Lorraine. Lorraine says, let's discuss. Cheryl said, breaks, Leo. Nick says, that still crash the economy. They will they will not, that would, I suppose, crash the economy. They will not deport 25 million. Paula says, Leo, your words are creating fear in people who are not informed and just listen to just sound bites and misinformation. Johnny says, hi, Johnny, morning. Johnny says, good morning, all. Leo is correct. The 20 million includes naturalized citizens and anchor babies. That's what you just talked
Thank
about.
you so much.
He used the specific to get their attention. However, less than 10% of the people arrested for the implicated crimes are illegal and don't add up to the million people. So it goes back to what Paulette says, that there's a whole lot of sound bites. Johnny says also, Miller is back, so not sure if they will take children from their parents at the border this time. It may be worse. I don't think they're going to take them at the border. They're just
No,
going to
they're
send
sending them all
everybody,
back. They said they're sending them all back.
sending back everybody. They're not take no baby.
Yeah.
Nick says it's happening. There was a guy in New York that came to America from 1970 and he got deported because his paper was not right.
The restaurant owner.
Nick says fear is not real. The meaning of fear is false evidence appearing real. I live my life with no fear, he says. Karen Green, morning Karen, says, great discussion. Election has consequences. From the 47th president's first appointment, we do have a genuine need to be concerned. Let us recognize and honor the process of democracy and a peaceful transfer of power. Sister Michelle, please let us be clear. Texas and Georgia already have the laws.
Florida, a lot of states have it. A lot of
I don't
states.
know. What are you reading?
If
Eh?
suspected of being undocumented. So folks will have to be likely walking with their proof of legal residency.
Yeah.
Let us continue to build, educate, vote. Bless.
Yeah.
Yes, Michelle.
Just adding, I always tell my clients to walk with a copy of their green card if they don't want to walk with it, because a lot of states do that. It's always been in the books. I'm not sure why people assume it doesn't exist. This existed before Trump. Always.
So my own question, and I'm asking for my own edification here. So you're saying that there are laws that permit not just Georgia and Texas, they seem only to be enforcing it stiffly.
Yeah. They
Oh,
deputize a lot of the officers
okay.
to
Nick says, follow me on Facebook. Nick, we don't follow you. You must follow you. Both we must follow you. Joni says he will be denaturalizing quite a bit of few
Thank you so
folks.
much.
Correct. 1790, 1795,
1795.
1790
Yes.
were
Yes.
used on that account.
Thank you.
Sadly, many American citizens who look like were also
Chinese or
deported,
Japanese or
which
black people.
has been a
Yes.
mark on the US. And then there was the Japanese internment camps in
Yes.
the 1940s.
Yes.
That was from Joni.
Yes.
Lauren says, oh, I love the show, sending whole hearts. So
Well,
that's it.
thank you, Joni. I thank you so much for pulling those, because I do know of those acts that he has promised that he's going to bring back on the books, so that they can legally deport people. So I don't know. I
It's
don't
always been
know.
done.
I'm
Always
sorry.
been. No, I'm just saying it's always been done, because I have clients come before me with the same cases. It's just like he's highlighting something that they've been
Okay,
doing.
so Michelle, one of the things that you are aware of as an attorney is that you deal with the individuals who are always either needing your services. We're not talking about those people who are always going to be needing the services of an attorney. We're talking about people who are having their normal lives, right? Normal lives disrupted based on the acts that are going to be implemented. We're
And
not
they go to
talking
the
about,
attorney.
we're not, I don't, you weren't in this, you weren't even born yet. I'm going to pull this. You weren't even
No, but
born
Chris,
yet.
I
When I see,
why I talk, they say they go still need
Michelle,
an attorney.
you asked me to allow you to
She
speak.
make it sound like you're careless. You never even
You asked me to
born yet.
allow you to speak. All right. So
But
you
they go
weren't
still
even
need an
born
attorney.
yet when the immigration had vans driving around and they get a call and they show up at a manufacturing firm or they show up at a bus stop or they show up at a restaurant
Workplace.
and clean out people, right? And then they have to know, even if you're straight, even if you have your green card or you're a citizen, them clean you out, and then you have to go in front of the judge and prove that you are legally here, right?
Yeah.
You have never been pulled aside by the police officers as a legal citizen, but because you're black, the law, the act of denaturalizing, the act of you proving that you need to be a citizen, just because you're a black person, the police is going to stop you and take you down to jail because he suspects that you're from another country. You don't have to deal with that. I'm telling you, these are real things.
The black have accent. What you talk about?
No. You don't have to deal with it because
I
I
mean,
don't think that you understand what
in that
this
Trump
means.
City. What you
I
talk
don't think
about?
that you understand what it means, and
No,
that's
no,
why
but you get
you're
to
able
live
to
in a
stand
Trump City.
aside. I stood up at a restaurant in California and just barely missed because I was standing away from the restaurant, and I saw an immigration van come and pick up 20 odd guys, women and men. Some of my friends, I can call their names. They had to go to yeah, I know. They had to go to a lockup and spend 3 days. They're citizens of the United States, but because they're Jamaican and them black, they spend 3 days in the lockup until somebody bring their passports or their green cards from them house to come and why would you want to deal with that?
But I don't think want to deal with it. But the fact is I'm not saying like I agree with you. I know the stories, but I'm saying to you that it's happening consistently. Why do you think they have plane full of people and immigration court full? They've been having these raids consistently. They always having these raids. Come me get called often. People get they call me from immigration lockup because they always have these raids going on, and people do have to prove themselves. But I said for me, what I do to people when I do get them as client, I say to them, you know what? Immediately, just walk with a copy of your documents, or if they're going through the process, me tell everybody walk with a copy of your receipt. So immediately, once they show, which I've seen happen, which once they get picked up, if they have a raid, they just show them, and they after be like, all right, you're good. If you have an immigration, like I educate people about that. Walk with proof of your documentation.
In 2018, I ran for office in Miramar, and there was an ice facility there. And one of the first things that someone stopped me and said, you need to go to that ice facility and go and check it out. I mean, never understand what it meant, because at the time I did not know that the Trump administration had these places, big places where they're storing people who they thought were illegals. And so I went there, and it was like a military camp. Every step I took, someone had to be there. I was a candidate. Someone had to be at every step. If I wanted to use the restroom, I had to go and get approval, and I'm not in the camp. I am a visitor to the camp. And I'm saying to myself, why did we have so many of these things going on around? Did you see the amount of little children just sitting around, can't leave the place? They're sitting around because their parents are there. Their kids are Americans, but the mother is not an American, and they have to be sitting in that little place there. Why wouldn't you want to talk about things like that? I have a problem with that.
But But Leo, I know like people don't want to talk about it. It's like yeah, it exists, but then how we gonna help these people? All that we have to go
You,
through. Like, if I go to detention center, I have to go through a lot of stuff. Although I have more privilege because I'm an attorney, but we go through the same thing. But I'm saying is that people like how I'm saying educate the community. They might expect raids, cause like usually in certain targeted areas, you know a lot of immigrants, they might have raids. So if you know you're in those community, walk with copies of your documents if you don't want to walk with the original. As I said, if you're having a case being processed right now, walk with copies of your receipt. That's
Michelle,
all I
we're
can
in a free.
do. I'm looking to
America,
solve
America
problems.
is said to be the free country in the world where you walk around without documents. You sound like you want us to walk around with our passports and stuff. You know, that's like we're in a military country. We're not martial law.
It's not a military.
America promised us freedom to move, freedom to walk, freedom to speak. How are you going to say, "Oh, you got to walk with your passport"? That's crazy. I've never heard that before in this country. Why would you want to do that? That's why we promote freedom. That makes
All right.
sense.
All
All right,
right,
let
Leo.
me
You're
take some
right.
more comments and messages.
Yeah, we can move from this topic now. Yeah.
Young bad young bud no storm. Michelle, no make Leo take your step with you. You hear? Says Cheryl. Johnny says folks don't remember or know of the Bush administration that empowered ICE due to the axis of
You
evil
know,
he
Trump.
focused
This
on.
been going on.
That was enacted and reinforced during the 2016 to 2020 admin across the USA. Yeah, those vans. That happens mostly in red states, not only for immigrants, um, but to sink successful businesses that are their competitors. So it's not just geared at that, Shirley surfacing. Joni says, because of the approach, you sometimes do not get the chance to proof due to separation and approach, which due process. Paula says, Leo, this has been happening for a long time. It's not just now. Leo, we are not free, says Nick. Lorraine says, what he's saying is true because when my parents came up early 60s and my parents' visa or student visa and overstay, so my dad worked in a bubblegum factory and some guy in the bubblegum factory who was also overstay, welcome cheated on a girl and she was so upset that she alerted the authorities and they came to the factory and made a clean sweep. But my father got wind of it for some reason early and so um he was able to court take off before court of years later did my mom became a citizen and she used to come to the house looking for you. They had to hide it a whole lot. Long story short, my parents had me not on purpose and but not on purpose and ready to go to England because they couldn't stay any longer in the US. And Brooklyn Congresswoman Edna Kelly worked to help them. Um, it keeps shifting on me, so sorry. As somebody does something, it pops out and it shifts the whole line. Um, that is just me telling you why I can't find where I'm reading. They had to hide it for a whole lot. Just parents ready to go to England. Congresswoman Cully worked to help them, and she called while they were about to get cab to go to airport. Said you can stay. They had just passed a new law. Your American-born daughter is able to keep you in the U.S. And after that, they were able to go ahead and get the business and so on and so on. Okay. Johnny says New York State created law to protect its citizens and residents from ICE. During the 2016 to 2020 admin, you needed ID to get on the bus and trains to go from state to state. Nick says Trump appointed loyal people to be in his cabinet. Yes. So just catching up on that. I think that we've spent an hour, the first hour, looking at the elections and all the prospects and the speculations centered around the next administration. Some realities that others have shared, like Lorraine has shared her story, Jody has shared, Leo has shared his observed deportation where they almost did catch him, but Chewin did a hide.
Lucky too.
They must have actually you tell Leo and then think you're a basketball player, so
No,
they
I was
say you have to go
standing.
tan.
I was standing. I was talking across the street from
Oh,
the
across the
restaurant.
road, so they couldn't
Yeah.
catch you. Have
Yeah.
time to run and ball for your mother.
Yeah, that was a
Um,
Jamaican restaurant that they came to because it's called Stones.
okay.
It's out of business
So
now.
it is sad. Any which way we take it, any election, and most election that is not favorable to us people of color or minorities is something that is going to bring its own burden to us. But I'm happy that we're able to talk about it for a little bit. I'm happy that we're not going to say anything more about it now. So let us come home to Jamaica. All the challenge. We have some issues down there, you know. Murder, murder, murder. When we have to, and I'll read an article that says they're calling for safe space. Where they're calling for safe space, they want safe zones in schools. They want schools to become safe zone. I have a problem with that. Um,
Why?
because I have a problem that we live in a society that you need to be saying, hey, schools need to be safe.
Well, they do need to say it. They've been killing a lot of parents dropping off children. No, they just kill one bus driver. Every other week, one next parent will get killed right at the school. They might drop off them children. So I guess people that in themselves know with common sense say, you know what, children are there. Let's not go bring it there. So I guess the government have to step in because people don't know how to do the right thing.
Right. So and that is what scares me, Michelle, that the society has come to the position that school not safe, hospital space not safe. You'll be driving along the road and there's a sign that says quiet zone. So nobody don't need to tell you again when you're driving near a school is a quiet zone, or when you say a hospital sign is a quiet zone. Similarly for me, I am scared, and yes, I'm scared and worried for the nation when in a matter of 2 days you can have two murders occurring in a school space. Somebody drop off the child, and there is a drop off three children and just barely come out of the car, and there's a shooting, man-made. There's a bus driver man in another school out in the country, in Homewood Technical. Him is there, them about to pack up for go somewhere, and just murder. It is scary, and I am scared. I don't know if anybody else know about the articles or I've read it, but just
Oh, we
scary.
didn't kill a bus driver, Homewood.
Yes.
That's unfortunate. But they move quickly, so they capture 6 people, right? So that was good.
you know and then I move to something else that really concerned me. Is there's a case for soldiers, and I don't know the law of it. I really don't know the law, um, and I don't know how to not make.
You're breaking up, Dana.
Well,
I'm
man.
trying to find the article, and it came up as a video
Okay.
instead.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
but I was trying to find the article. There was a ruling on the matter of Keith Clark. He was murdered during that insurrection when they were trying to find Dudus. And they came back saying that the soldiers don't have a case to answer to. Um, and I don't understand why I'm still struggling. Michelle, did you have a chance? Were you following that case?
I was following the case, but I really don't understand how you guys prosecute cases in Jamaica, the criminal cases. So I really don't have any opinion because listening to it, there was a lot of strong evidence, and at the end of it, they said, "Oh no, there was no case to be submitted." So I don't really understand how they do it in Jamaica, if that makes sense.
Okay. And I didn't understand it either, and I just can't find the article. There's an article that says that the judge ruled that they had no case to answer, but in the same line was saying that it was clearly evident that the intention was to shoot to kill this man. I take heart on the other side of the world because in the Mario Dean's case, they've managed to get the case moved to another um,
Par-
parish.
Where did they move
So
it to?
Westmoreland. So and I have this article. So it's here. It says Mario Dean's mom, defense attorney, happy with Westmoreland move.
Michelle, could you
Um,
bring up again?
Well, my thing is dying, so it upon a charge, and no,
so
is it?
Mario Dean, the case that was there is that um, this young man died while in custody. They in police custody. The case has been going on and on and on in St. James, and the judge got frustrated and said, you know what, let's move it out of St. James and move it to somewhere else. So we will wrap the case up. So hopefully that will happen. What is the challenge? I'm not on video, I'm not seeing or hearing. Ah,
We're hearing you. I'm seeing you.
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
okay. So
Did you get to watch the fight last night?
who fight?
I thought the world was watching the whole Mike Tyson and Paul fight last night. Was a great.
Mike Tyson was fighting last night.
Yeah,
He won.
I don't know who won the fight because I thought the fight between the two women last night was the greatest fight I'd ever seen in my life. In 1984, there was a fight between Marvin Hagler and Dan Hearns, and I thought that was the greatest, 1-2 punch that I'd seen. But I saw a fight between two women last night. I'd never seen anything like that in my life. And so the Mike Tyson fight wasn't even a fight that I should have watched.
Well, Paul beat Tyson. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I made a post on Facebook, but I said that every man has their limitations, and they should learn it, know it, and respect their limitation. I think that I'm not going to ever watch another fight with Mike Tyson or anybody fighting a boxing match they're over 50 years old. To me, that's a waste of time. He actually boxed in the first round, 2-minute round of 8 rounds, and then he never boxed again. And so that is a waste of my time. But I really enjoyed the two women who fought last night. And if you guys watched that fight last night, that's the best 1-to-1 punch boxing match I've seen in history. Nobody else ever provided.
The one with Paul and Tyson?
No, the two
The
women.
woman.
Two
Oh, the
women.
woman.
Yeah, that's a
All right.
woman's. And I wasn't gonna watch it because I was gonna wait up for the Mike
the
Tyson, but I didn't
event.
have anything else to watch, so I said, let me just go ahead. And I was not. It was the most exciting thing that I'd watched.
So how much round was the fight?
10 rounds.
12 round?
10
10 rounds.
2-minute rounds. It was the best fighting if you ever get a chance to watch that. And I'm
Right.
sure that people, it was really great. It was really great.
Me don't see no point at two people turn up in a ring and box out each other throat hole and teeth. Me just not get it point at it. And I would be a boxer, but them would have know me to be the person that as you walk into the ring, she drop.
The hard part of it, you see, one was Hispanic and the other was Irish, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the Irish one headbutted the Hispanic one, and it caused a cut over her eye that kept just the meat just falling down over her eye.
Then how they make her play still after?
She insisted because they fought in 2022 and there was no clear winner. Last night, the one with the cut over her eye, was the clear winner. She won in punches landed, with the kind of power punches. She won in all categories. When you look at the data, she won in all categories. But it was a Trump and Kamala situation where three guys decided who the winner was, and she was the white girl. Yeah, then Tifa.
Then Tifa.
Just like all me consider.
Tifa. You see when
me never understand. Let me not say nothing but teeth. We went to Trump thing, but me never understand the kind of energy that rolled up to the election, and then only to find out that Kamala lost. And then last night, I was so impressed with this Hispanic lady. And when I looked at the tail of the tape at the end of the night, she doubled the statistics that the other woman, the white woman, won. But that the white woman win. Me not understand that.
All right.
Yeah, me not understand.
Oh, you mean you not understand? Look, it runs Which part they had the match? Canada or US?
Texas, Dallas.
More supporting data.
Ooh,
Gosh, no, I'm not reading
the
this.
whole night was massive, except the fact
Mm-mm.
the Tyson
Nick
fight.
said to live it to experience, even because life is a journey. The ladies' fight was wow, says Lorraine. Though the Irish girl cheat.
Yes.
Carmen says, "Hello, my lovely people. Sorry that I am joining late." Carmen, then where you there from morning? You that tired house? Lorraine said the whole night was entertaining until the main event. Michael Tomlinson is here. He says, "Good morning, folks. Morning, Michael. Good to hear you." Lorraine, what's her name? Blackwood thing. I don't hear from her, and I don't know when is her mother funeral. Anybody know?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Lorraine Donkey says the Irish girl cheat. She did it twice.
Four
Hush,
times
never
she
mind.
headbutted the chick. Four times,
Oh, Lorraine
and
said
listen to
Texas
this.
Cowboy Stadium was packed.
They even took away points from the white girl, and she still win. I mean, you understand that? I don't understand it at all. It was
Cheryl
really
says she's not a
crazy.
boxing fan and Carmen agree with me. We are going to box, but as you
There were
walk in and
about
then just a whoosh, we drop.
Yeah, there were about 65,000 people at the stadium alone, and I know the entire world was watching for Mike Tyson and hoping that he landed one punch,
Just one fatal
just
punch.
one fatal.
It never
At the
happened.
end of the night, Jerk Paul, what Jerk Paul? Jesus Christ, what was the name of the guy? Whatever his name is, Paul, the opponent. He
Hmm.
had like, say, let's say he has 75 punches. Mike Tyson only had 7. So,
I
the
seem
whole
to have
match.
some comments. And I've gone back to Facebook now, where it says Nick says felon Trump is a fellow convicted running the free world. Um, Lorraine says we will be minding our black business. um, Strange, I didn't see it in the other one, or did I miss those? Or did you guys read it? Jude says, I will delete my comment. Just remember that my employer sent a starch warning about loyalty to them and not posting about other countries. Yes, criminals he is going. Right words have meaning and consequences, says Nick. Michelle, we have to be active at the local level, says Cheryl. Yes. Um,
I don't
okay.
understand that thing where they just read a while ago.
Yes, I didn't see them in this restream site, and I just flipped
Oh,
back to Facebook and I saw.
oh, okay.
So I don't know what happened.
70
Hi.
plus thousand what? What does that
People
mean?
were in attendance at the
Yeah,
stadium.
oh, this see, that's
Packed.
what I'm talking. Oh, yeah, it
Texas
was a
Cowboy
lot of
Stadium
people.
was
I
packed.
I don't think any football match ever had so many people there. and
Michelle, why so sad? Says
and
Michael
and
Tomlinson.
and and
And she's so pretty
I'm
in a
not
burnt
sad.
orange. She's
I
not
ain't
sad, she's
sad.
pensive. You know, um, I said I wouldn't go back to Trump, but I want to go back to some of his appointments. And I wanted to ask, what are your thoughts about the man from X leading this government efficiency operation? Do you think it is going to have a continuing positive speculation impact on cryptocurrency? Because that's how I see it. I don't see a premise for how cryptocurrency has taken off, except in his association with it. And what is this something that is going to be sustainable? What happens after? Mish.
I don't know, I just know there's some fallout. I don't,
So
between the two of them ego, but just I watch the two of them fallout soon. So I don't even know the purpose of what he's trying to do. Cause I guess he partnered with the other guy. What's that other guy that was running against him?
oh
It,
yes, yes.
yeah. So I don't even know what he intends. I don't think it's a loyalty because he's been so active in his campaign. He thought he contributed a lot, so it's given him a position, creating this position for him. But
Hmm.
I don't know. It's the newest thing. I don't know, but I just know they might soon fall out with the two of them ego.
Yes. So it's going to be so much for government efficiencies, because that's all them seem to be pushing, this government efficiencies. Um, but I don't see what Musk is going to take from X, from his own business operation, to stem how government operate, because
Exactly.
the efficiencies in government are so much different from the efficiencies that you can conjure in private operation. You can't just take these process and policies from private and say, oh yeah, they must work in government. You're serving two vastly different um, clientele, your customer.
Exactly.
Hey guys, I have to step out. Um, I got I have something to do urgently. I'm so sorry. I'll catch you guys next week. Um,
All right.
yeah,
All right, so
sorry about
how
that.
do we end this thing? Because we
I,
don't know.
I won't be away. This is right in front of me. I'll be right here, but I won't
Okay.
be. Yeah.
All right, go on.
Yeah.
Joni, Joan,
So,
Joan.
go ahead.
All right. Well, Cheryl says Musk appointment is a conflict of interest, right? If he operates in government and most of his money is made from government, when most of his money is made from government, fine. Tomlin says now is a good time to invest in cryptocurrency. I hear in what, Michael? In cryptocurrency. Johnny says, Dr. D, remember the cryptocurrency is a consultation with his 19-year-old. Okay. All right, so I'm just building another empire with that, for with at our expense.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing, but as we said, like, make no sense, because it's all over the place right now.
Lorraine is saying no, Leo, why you have to go? Johnny says efficiency is not a real position. It's okay. The ladies can hold it down. Of course, we can hold it down. We can more than hold it down. Cause we're gonna have our own
We
fun.
can hold it. We can hold it. We're women.
See, we just exactly. We have the power. Them only
Yeah,
think
we
them
hold
have
everything.
we run the show. Girls run the roll. Oh Lord. Except that I think we are probably a little put off.
With
Or
what? Well, I don't much I'll put off. We're a lot going on, but what are your plans for Thanksgiving?
well, I'm going to be in Jamaica, so Thanksgiving is going to be a thing for me. Um, I and I don't usually celebrate Thanksgiving much while I'm in Jamaica. Christmas though is my kind of thing, and I'm going to be in Jamaica for Christmas, so that is
You
going to be
are?
yes.
I was planning
So
to be there, but uh, I was planning to be there, but I don't know.
come man. So Christmas in Jamaica is a thing. I'm trying to figure out what are the things that are so yes, let me ask you now. What are the things that are so traditional Jamaican Christmas? What Jamaican Christmas mean for you? All I want to tell me, what is your fondest memory of Jamaican Christmas in Jamaica? What is it that you miss that you not here, or on your parents telling you about? Because I want to recreate it. I am starting on Christmas Eve with caroling. I don't know what caroling's supposed to entail, but for me, we're going to be singing.
Oh, yeah, church, you gonna do it? Are you gonna like?
No, in the at home in the complex. So we're
Oh,
all
that's
going to
nice.
yes, and just go around dress up in a Christmas thing and
Oh,
sing carol and play some music and eat some fritters and drink some chocolate tea. What Christmas mean? What is it for? No, when you were growing up, you used to go grand market, Christmas grand market.
no, Mama never allowed me to go, but I heard it was fun.
No man, nice. Whew. Efficiency. What else? You don't tell me about it. Okay. Invest in the wellness health sector. Michael, why are you advocating for investment in the wellness health sector?
Well, it
You're
does
put
make a
somebody who don't support the health, who's a skeptic. It don't connect for me. You have somebody leading it or proposing somebody who's a skeptic to everything, and you're saying that we must invest in it to lose the money. Joni says yes, it's all about money. He's looking for access to the Federal Reserve. Okay. Lauren says Thanksgiving is a fake holiday, just nice to get together with friends and family. The real story behind Thanksgiving would give folks a real pause to not celebrate, same as Halloween, says Joni. Jamaican folks too quick to celebrate other people's things without context and definition. Jude, she said it's the food for she. Lauren says she agree with Dr. Joni. True, true, true. That it's just not easy. It's not a real holiday, and it's for them to be celebrating. But everybody just jump on the bandwagon and they're gone. What about the food, Judes? What is your favorite Christmas food?
For me, I like all Jamaican, traditional Jamaican food, but I really like the black cake, Christmas
Fruit
cake.
cake.
Yeah, the
Yes.
fruit cake when it is soaked, like they soak the fruits for a while. I love that with ice cream, rum and raisin, and the sorrel. That's what I look
Okay.
forward.
Okay, so you like sorrel too. All right. I like the
Yeah,
fruit cake.
me
You can
kind of
make any of
want.
them?
No, I cannot. That's why I kind of want like go to Jamaica this year, cause I'm not gonna have my son. So it make no sense stay here by myself. Just
Mm-hmm.
to enjoy and
Then
just. But
come
then
on. Or you can go to a
with all
hotel
of the
if you want.
killing, with all of the
Stay at a
killing.
hotel, you still have fun.
Yeah, but the hotel must stay by myself again. So,
Well, come on, me yard, man.
so I should be staying me out if I was there by myself. So that's why I'm like,
Pack your yard and come a town, man. Pack your little bungalow and come. We have fun.
imagine.
Michael says the shares of the pharma companies are down. Okay, so we're gonna buy it. It just gonna get worse. Then now gonna get no better. Juliet Rose says, me just a find the show after searching all over the place. Sorry. Yes, we don't want to warm to you. Oh, your mother, Miss Juliet. But we're glad to
Yeah,
have you.
like
We
I'm
don't
in a
talk about
stare.
election losses and we talk about all kind of other things and did I try scary though I'm gonna say then I try scary. Um Joni says, my Jamaican Christmas memory getting my slice of black cake and a big bottle of soda all by myself. Me and my 3-year-old
Oh
self.
yeah, the D&G soda.
Changed. Oh, then Christmas changed to cold and snow. Jude says, anything pork. Yes. Jude's
No,
groaning.
that's the devil's food.
Yes, anything pork, we say. So ham and the gungo rice and peas, rum cake. You make a good rum cake and you, all right, sorry, I say you make good Jude's mind me have to come check you. Yes, so fruit cake. May I write down all the things for my Christmas turn up. May I always have ham in a my fridge. So ham there right now already. So ham, fruit cake, gungo rice and peas. Me love it with enough gungo. Enough. When me say enough gungo, you must see more gungo. And a green gungo me like, and a dry gungo. Which one you like, Judes? Green gungo. Green gungo, me say. Rice gungo peas. Yes, man. Gungo peas and rice. I miss Christmas, says Paulette. I miss Christmas in Jamaica with my family and all the traditions. Going to the plaza uptown and see all your friends you haven't seen in the year. Going to church Christmas morning, decorating and all the food. Well, me lazy, so most of my decoration them still up. Me put them up and me just left them up. Me take down the decoration, but the thing them on the banister and I go up the stairs and down and sideways. Me just make them the stay for me lazy. Me take down some of the light and me put up by the other one them. Christmas, the biggest breakfast ever, says the one long belly Cheryl. Ackee and saltfish, roast breadfruit, fried dumpling, ham and eggs, chocolate tea, eating cake every time you pass the cake, not to mention the dinner. Oh my gosh, Cheryl, you're serious? Wanna hear Cheryl breakfast? Lauren says, oh, Michelle, sorry, go visit Dr. Diana. Don't stay alone. Yeah, man, come. My house, my casa, su casa, my virgin. And we have extra bed and extra room and everything. And if we not even have no extra bedroom, we always have floor. You never sleep on floor
So,
yet? Always have
um,
floor.
I me say palm floor before palm blanket, but
Then we don't must find one blanket or take off a cushion them off a couch and sleep on the floor.
well, usually,
Mm.
the person that is inviting you over give them their room and they go on the
Yes, but me I said then suppose but suppose me have a older guest than you. The older guest have to go get the bed.
That is true.
No man, but enough for my house, me couldn't sleep on bed and sleep side of me or you can't sleep off floor. I mean sleep out a door. I mean go my neighbor yard go sleep.
That's
No
true.
man, come no come. No that thing no wrong. Me always have space in my yard. Cheryl not there after your yard I go empty, you can always go stay there.
Oh, sure.
Um
Down there.
Christmas, the biggest with our yes, man, come stay. Paulette, miss it. Yes, I hear you. Mommy's doing the best she can, slowing down, but to God be the glory, says Juliet. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for asking, she says. Oh, of course, our pleasure. We feel like family.
Yeah.
I feel like I know everybody business up in here. I know Joni business. I know Theo Juliet business. I know your mother. What the one, Jesse Smith, me know fair business too. Say her husband not doing well. But Cheryl,
Oh
here's a
no.
real longer gutties. Christmas, biggest breakfast ever. Ackee and saltfish with roast breadfruit, fried dumpling, ham and eggs with chocolate tea. Real chocolate tea too, I may have real chocolate, Michelle. Come on, how do you? Johnny says American Christmas. Plenty Jamaicans spread the whole week up to Christmas, all the way to 5 days after New Year's. You still a living life. The best time when the house full for Christmas, you cook all day. Yes. Yes, I remember
Those
my
are the days growing up. Maybe one day
yes.
I'll have a full house, but
Yeah, but sometimes you just have to make up the house, The house is not always going to be of your blood and your flesh. And the house is built on just love. Just build the house on just pure love. Just bring people who you haven't seen in a while, people who were likely to be lonely. I bet if you advertise amongst your friends and say, make us do a Christmas potluck. Everybody who going to be staying home alone, come over by me and spend. We watch a
me then
movie. We have
I'm
a
good,
movie.
Me then at Jacksonville. Everybody want me know they all over spread out.
Then either you go for them place or make them come. Then you can come to me.
That's
You
true.
don't have no Jamaican restaurant where you can get oxtail or make them carry the
I prefer
oxtail
to
come.
cook my own.
You go cook,
Well, if I stay here, I'll cook for
but you
myself.
can't cook, Michelle. Or you must cook.
I cook for myself. Nobody not eat it but me. If
No,
me
but you
sick, me
can't do that.
sick.
Then suppose you put too much salt in it and all of
But
that. You
then that me
can't
say if
cook.
me sick and me alone
Christmas,
sick,
no, but Christmas
me
you
go
can't run
ER.
the risk. Christmas I one time you eat good. You can't cook, so you can't say you gonna cook Christmas dinner. That's a total destruction.
But go for the Kabako Thanksgiving dinner too.
Lord God, shut up.
We also
Michelle,
plan out
no,
how me go
sir.
order and cook for Thanksgiving. So if me dead by myself.
No, Michelle, let me tell you what you have to go do for Thanksgiving. You have to find honey. Do honey bake. But you have to find a place, Boston Market, do
Oh,
a
me not have
good
one close
turkey.
away.
No Boston Market
But
no
me not
near you.
like turkey, I prefer to the baked chicken.
Then just go buy one baked chicken at the supermarket.
I
You
think
know,
I can handle
Publix.
baking that chicken, and I think I'm gonna do macaroni and cheese, sweet yams with
Sweet
marshmallow,
yam. What's
corn.
yam? Sweet yam.
The sweet yam, the Jamaican, sweet yam.
Oh, soft yam.
Yeah, the soft yam,
The way
yeah.
you get white yam from for cook.
No, not whitey, it brownish. I mean, I can. Sweet potato, sweet potato, sweet potato, sweet potato.
No, me afraid
Sweet.
for you. No, me afraid.
Don't laugh.
No, me afraid.
Don't laugh.
No, Michelle.
But
Michelle,
I'm
me
going to
say you
make
talk
a
about sweet
spread.
yam. A sweet potato you talk about.
Yes, sweet potato.
No, no cook. Don't cook. Anybody here live near Jacksonville? Don't cook. For if you no sir, sweet yam is a white yam what we get at Christmas. And when you peel that the sweet yam, Jesse do.
Maybe
Nobody
sweet
not live nowhere.
potato. Sweet
Don't cook.
potato.
Do not cook. No, no, maybe read it again.
Well,
Do not cook.
I'm
Michelle,
going
go
to make
visit
the
Dr.
best.
Diana. Here. Michelle,
I'm
take a
going to.
vacation. Go visit Jamaica. Pop in to see Dr. D and others. Netflix the holiday. What is our Netflix the holiday? No, Michelle.
Listen, when
Joni
I
says,
kill the vibe, I'm going to do the best I can with what I have. Okay?
no, but you don't even
Um,
know what you have for your tell me say you have sweet yam and a sweet potato.
I'm going to
And
write
me there
one
I say
list.
brown sweet yam. Me totally confused. For me, no sweet yam to be a white yam. You peel it white. You cook it still
Oh,
white.
it was a mistake. I know sweet potato.
No,
But make
sir.
me list. Me go prepare my food. Me go cookie. Me go sit down. Me go eat. And me go have a ball and play my
All
music.
right, and buy one nice bottle of wine too.
Nice
Johnny
bottle
said,
of wine. Play my
oh,
music. Eat my food. It's life.
hey, live your life. I'm there, drink your water and mind your own business.
Exactly.
Paulette says, I start decorating for Christmas from Thanksgiving weekend. She start decorate. Me decorate. Me way ahead of me decorate long time. Michelle go visit Dr. D, said Paulette. Sweet potato, says Lorraine. All people from Brunswick, St. Elizabeth. Miss Jackie, you just a come? Or were you there for morning? It's sweet potato, says Jessie. In our motherly voice, Jessie says it's sweet potato. And Pauletta said it's sweet potato. Michelle use YouTube. Well, she must use Jude say you must use YouTube. Use YouTube do what? What you must do with YouTube, Jude? Yellow sweet potatoes, Dr. Dana. Yes, me know yellow sweet potato. That's how me get at Jamaica. But Michelle tell me about sweet yam.
It was
Sorry,
an
5 hours
error.
away. Jessica says she can't help it for she 5 hours away. For our Netflix all the way, says Joni. She says your best foods: sorrel and black cake. I have a cousin in
Oh, it's
Jacksonville,
nice.
Florida.
Let
She's
me know.
first lady of the church. I can reach out. They have lots of yes. Thank you, Jesus, Joni. Yes,
I'm
Michelle.
not
There's
that
hope
bad.
yet.
And
Oh,
yes, I watch
and
cooking
they're in
videos.
Jacksonville. You must get black cake, Michelle.
Not true.
You must get little sorrel too.
I was gonna attempt to make the black cake, but that one they're rough.
You have fruit or soak already?
No.
Then how you gonna make it? Your fruit have to soak for 3 months. Or you have
Uh,
to use a little shortcut method, which I know of, is that you get all the fruit, you soak it on the short term, like for overnight, and then you put it in the blender and you puree it. You chop it up as much as possible. You put it on blend, not puree, but blend, and then you make it sit for another couple of days. Add more rum to it, and it kind of come out feeling like you did have it as so. Then Michelle, you know how to make a basic cake?
I'm gonna be honest with you, no.
So you go YouTube it?
Yes.
First time you go do it?
Yes.
And you hope you eat it?
Yes.
Hey, you're that brave. Yep. Joni, please reach out to your cousin who is in Jacksonville and at the church and see if them can send a care package for Michelle for Thanksgiving and Christmas if she can get a piece of cake. Jackie says she's at a funeral today. All right, Miss Jackie, at funeral, we'll hear you. Take care of yourself. North Florida is where Juliet is, 7 hours from Michelle. Oh my gosh. Jesse says America has sweet potatoes. Is this sweet potato with sugar you're going to use, Michelle?
Yeah, you boil it and you put you put cinnamon on it. That's why I see people put cinnamon. The sugar cinnamon.
Mm-hmm.
And then you
Oh, you
bake
mean
it.
the sugar cinnamon? What is sugar cinnamon?
They have like this spice called sugar cinnamon that
Mm-hmm.
you put over it.
Over the potato?
Yeah.
So you open the can, you drain it, and then you layer it. So what are you using to hold it?
Well, it just like some people use marshmallows.
Oh, it's candied sweet potatoes you're making.
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha. That is a long come around though.
Even though I'm in my head and if vision is there, but the words.
Woo! My mom does the shortcut by heating on the stove. Says, the fruits, yes, stew, stew the fruits. Michelle, Cheryl reminds me that there's an option. And Joni, she had text her cousin for you. You know, Michelle, things are going for you. Um, um, sweet. Joni says maybe Michelle is thinking of sweet cassava. In USA, it's candied yam.
Uh,
I know sweet cassava. Michelle know eat cassava,
well, maybe
except
I,
as bami. Michelle is cassava.
it's a it's a sweet potato.
Oh, it's a sweet. No, it's not. She's not thinking about no cassava. Lorna Hamilton Blackwood, me glad for hear from us talking earlier and say, oh, me not hear you. I me not know if you reach a Jamaica and when are your mother funeral and set up and all of this thing there. So please to give me the information. Share it in the space here for some of we live at Jamaica still. You there? Meaning you in Jamaica? Farmer Lana, you may talk to. Maybe Michelle is thinking of sweet cassava. No, she not talk. In the USA, it's candied yams. Michelle, is it candied yam or is it candied potato?
I think it's candied yam.
Okay. Johnny,
I
she not.
know what I'm saying. When I go to the store, I'll see it.
Okay. Michelle, you know, there's an easy way to make soup. If you like pumpkin soup, you can buy the Thanksgiving um, pumpkin in the can and just add your meat to it and whatever else and make soup with it. So you don't have
Oh,
to
I
cut
did not know
pumpkin.
that.
Yeah, man. The pumpkin, the pumpkin mashed and everything in the can. So just buy that. Put your chicken and your chicken broth on. Add that pumpkin to it, gives it the pumpkin thing, and you add whatever else you put into it, and it's an easy way. And you don't have to use chicken foot for your soup. You can use chicken wings, because that's easier to clean up, or chicken breast.
Yeah.
Um, Paula says I don't like the sweet potatoes. I don't get the marshmallows with it. Oh, you know, she not like it. Hey, Michelle, somebody I send you a link for recipe. The one Miss Jackie said, well, Leo in gone me there say have emergency, family emergency, and in gone mind somebody else business. So that's how him there was on earlier. He was on earlier talking about election for we had to start with that, Miss Jackie. We have to talk a little bit about the election and the result and how we disappoint. Then talk about all the things. Them a kill you with recipe. Nobody give
Thank you
Michelle no more
guys. I
recipe.
appreciate it. And
Lorraine,
I
nobody give
am.
Michelle no more recipe and no more for she
Oh, the
never do nothing with it.
casserole. I don't know about casserole.
Ah,
Not a fan of casserole.
no,
But
so
I appreciate it, people. I'm going to make the best of my Thanksgiving. I have to create a tradition.
what is the menu you're going to put together? Make we help you put it together.
Off the
Claudette
top of
Jennings,
my
where have you
head,
been? Hey,
off the top of my head, I'm thinking a baked chicken and baked macaroni and cheese, the
okay.
sweet potato or candied yams, corn,
You're going to make the mac and cheese in one bowl or you're going to make individual servings?
the mac and cheese. No more
Yeah.
baking, I want baked in.
Okay,
A
one big
small one
thing.
though, because
Yes.
like it's just me. Adrian not gonna eat nothing. So it's just me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to buy, I love my raspberry lemonade. I'm gonna buy that. I'm gonna
Yes.
buy maybe a bottle of wine so I could have it. I'm gonna buy a cake. They have cake at Publix. Other stuff I'm gonna shop at Publix. You know, want a small cake, apple pie, maybe apple pie with ice cream to top it off.
Vanilla
And then
ice cream.
yeah, and then I just gonna just have my food, cook it in the morning, relax, then eat it in the afternoon, watch a show on Netflix, pick a show that I wanna watch it and just relax for the day, you know. I'm a single person. What more to do? Yeah, I mean,
Or Michelle, you can just buy a ticket and come hang out with me.
yeah, but that have to no, that's Thanksgiving.
Oh, that was Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
But me not hear
Christmas.
you talk about no cranberry and no greens. You know, understand you. Oh, you must have Thanksgiving without all of them the food.
Me not like cranberry.
String beans.
Me not like string beans. We kind of mixed vegetable. The one I come like can.
Michelle, you
I
have
was
to at
gonna do
least cook
salad.
something. You have to cook something, fix
I was gonna
something.
do a salad. Oh, me want the potato salad too.
So you're gonna make potato salad and you're gonna make mac and cheese.
Yeah.
You're not gonna eat so much something.
Yeah, it got summer for a few days. I don't like leftover. So yeah, you're right. I don't like leftover.
Right, you have to go cut back on it. And don't make the mac and cheese, which is why I was thinking that you should make your mac and cheese in these little casserole bowls. So it's just individual servings. Or
Yeah,
make the mac and cheese in the muffin, in the cupcake
thing.
trays.
Uh,
So you just put a
that's
tray
an
that
idea.
six and you put the mac and cheese in there and then you have six small mac and cheese. And then it's easier.
That makes sense.
Right. So you do that. Don't put it in a big old spread and then force yourself with the mac and cheese. Public has a good potato salad. It's
I know. I
called
usually buy.
country style potato
Yeah,
salad.
exactly that one I always buy.
Yes, I
But I
love
think
it.
I want to
Absolutely
make
love
it
it.
myself because my mom, just boil the egg. Much I go off of my mother memory. She used to boil the egg, cut up the
Yes.
potato, boil the potato, cut it up, season it with adobe, put in like she just mayonnaise
Yes.
and then salt, and like she used to do that, and it was really good. Kind of make it dry, like too, like overboil the potato. So I'm gonna try.
Right. The trick is that boil the potato firm and then you
Yeah,
drain it. So you put it to drain,
yeah,
but before you put it to drain, add some butter to it and use it like
yeah.
a
I got
garlic butter. So your garlic butter will infuse into it and then give it a little bit more, flavor. And you can grate onion. You get
oh,
some
I
either
like onion, but people use onion.
because it heightened the flavors. You can probably just put some of your favorite seasoning, powdered
Yeah,
seasoning, just a little dash of it and make that sit. And when it's cool enough now, you're going to add your mayonnaise and you're going to add your mixed vegetable because you say you're going to buy mixed vegetable. So just
yeah,
add it to it. But don't get carried away with the amount. Just
yeah. I'm a small.
control it.
Maybe also like boil 2 eggs, one potato. Something not really
Right.
overdo it.
Boil two potato, one egg, because you don't need no whole per egg in there. The egg are just
Yeah.
okay.
So see, guys, I'm gonna take pictures and show you guys
Yes.
of my wonderful spread for Thanksgiving.
Yes. I said no turkey at all, not even the turkey
No, I
breast.
mean I like turkey. So I mean, no, since I like a me alone, so I like turkey. But I like it, like I'll eat turkey in a sandwich. Weird, but turkey by itself, it just have one horrible taste. I don't know.
Mm. All right, let me catch up with this. She not like turkey. I don't really like turkey either, but me have one cousin there. If she wanna name the turkey, she still a favor turkey. Nobody else don't want a turkey Thanksgiving, but we have to buy turkey and cook big oversized turkey. So she can slice off one piece and she happy. Claudia Jennings says, good morning. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy to see you, Miss Jennings. Where have you been? No wonder Shirley that's the way you did that. Nobody tell me say that tidy house from morning. I'm very disappointed about the election, says Miss Jackie. This is good. Trust me, Michelle. Michelle start preparing from the day before. Lying low after the damn election. Stress says Claudia Jennings. Michelle sure saying need to add like more color to the food. I had it at the
But the
restaurant.
green beans.
So good. The recipe is on the internet. When I take it anywhere, folks knock it off and ask for what is this, Lorraine? VMS Shop says Michelle is like me. I grew up by myself and get recipes and try them. Get some fruits from now for next year and get some cake recipes and try baking them until you get it to perfection. Hey, slap.
That's true.
Michelle, nah, do none of that.
What here? I'm gonna be a homely woman. What here?
Lauren Dunkley says, I'm not seeing my post. Well, then come up late, but me see them. Great idea. Small mac and cheese portions. Yeah. That's a good idea, Dr. Dana. Yes, every now and again, my head come and go. Phone dying, did not text my cousin in Jacksonville. Lauren, Joni, go buy one phone. Free advertising for Publix, huh? Says Paulette. Not really, but the truth is, them country style mac and potato salad is really good. Lauren says mayo, mustard, sweet relish, red pimentos, eggs, onion. That means you must add all of that. Claudette says, Diana, cooking show. You will go along. You, Miss Claudette Jennings, can cook. You must come run a cooking show. In fact, make cake and send go give away. Paulette Chamber says, I don't like turkey, so nobody don't like her turkey. The roots crisp sweet potato casserole. Okay, so that's what it is. I don't eat any meat, so that's not a problem for me, says Juliet. With the turkey. Turkey needs to be bland. So I marinate it in jerk season and do jerk turkey for our Thanksgiving, which is in you're over in Canada, Jude's. Her Thanksgiving is in October. She make jerk turkey. Mish, you should probably try that. A jerk turkey.
I tried the jerk turkey. Okay, it was a thing last year.
Mm,
Still never. Either they never soak it long enough. It still never.
have that flavor for you.
Yeah. It's so when
Yeah.
spicy turkey.
Okay. Then probably then season it up good. Um.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so it is. That is it for the cooking part of the show and what we're going to do. But wish everybody all the best for them. Thanksgiving coming up. Use the Thanksgiving as a period for healing and recovery from the disappointment for everybody who licking them weeds. Miss Farmer, Lorna Blackwood, Blackwood Hamilton, wherever you is. Please share with me the information regarding the celebrations for your mom. Jackie, she no like turkey. Everybody get up no like turkey. When there are people in place and now like them something what that. Look like she a go dance.
I think I read that already.
Okay. What me not say all of that. Okay then. Oh, me not remember reading that Michelle says somebody tell you hot so
Yeah, they
your,
did. You know,
your top really nice. So is that full suit or is just a top?
just a top.
Very nice. I
Just a top.
like it. And the color you wear the burnt orange well.
Yeah, orange fit me well.
Yeah, it heightens your color. It's almost like you can see that tone in you. Very good.
Yeah.
Very nice. All right, folks. What else we want to talk about? Partner. No partner. We've been skipping around that from when? How many people have their partner money? Michelle has 0. How many people have been saving? We promise,
You
if
know
I
what?
even Paulette, 1, we promise ourselves that we would do something for our individual self.
I
We
did
would
start
save the
out
money
well.
and we would do something special. I've been saving my money. I have 90 something $1,000 put on.
What?
Yes, and I'm going to do something for Christmas with my money. For me, Diana, may I do something?
I mean, how much if you save per week? $25?
$25, and you go calculate it and take it and put it on. Go sacrifice you must make.
Okay, hold on, Dr. Diana, 1 minute. I have to go let in my son.
All right, fine. So, guys, me what did I forgot endure you know?
1 minute. 1 minute.
Yes, you want to let in your son. Uno been saving on a partner money. We agreed that we would save and do something for ourselves, particularly us women who will take care of everybody for the whole year. I said those in Jamaica save $4,000 or close enough to the $4,000 every week. Put it down somewhere and don't touch it. And when Christmas comes, take a trip, buy something that you don't want, do something for yourself. How much I want to do it? Paul let me know. Nobody let me down, Miss Juliet. Have you been doing the $25 a week? Wanna spend $25 a week? I do foolishness. Do it and put it down for on yourself. How many people have been doing that? If me that run class, me to run out of one out of class for and learn nothing, not take care of yourself. Wanna do for yourself every year when Christmas come. Cook food for the whole house, entertain everybody, buy present for the whole place. What uno do with for uno? You have your partner money, waiting for your partner draw. Yes, Miss Lorna. Send me a note, Lorna, about your mother's celebration. For me I go follow out if me ask you one more time. Yes, man. What not gonna do with the money? Miss Michelle, she will calculate the money now and take it out
I
her.
did.
How much money you supposed to have?
I think you said by the end of the year, 1,325.
Right,
Not that
$1,000.
bad.
Even just have $1,000 put on. We're full $1,000 this. What not gonna do with the money now?
Well, if I have that money, I need to buy myself a gift since nobody's buy me anything. I might buy myself a bag. I love
A
to cut
game
back.
6? What's a game 6?
PS5. I don't
You
know
want to
that.
buy a PS for yourself?
No, a bag.
Oh, you
A
want to buy a
bag.
bag?
Yeah, either a clutch or I love call it bags. So more likely a bag. Or shoes. Few shoes.
All right, so you're going to buy that one bag or one shoes for yourself. Enjoy it with there. You're going to buy a coach?
Yeah.
Are you buying...
Coach. Oh.
No?
Dr. Diana, a joke. No.
But they
Well,
have coach bags. Buy coach.
no
Jude
man.
says Jude says have a great week. Gotta go back to the desk. We go do the people them work. Go along here, me Jude
Thanks,
for we don't want them
Jude.
fire. Ooh, I don't know. Jackie says she never know about the partner till a few weeks ago. Well, have you been saving since a few weeks ago, Miss Jackie? Lorna, what you going to do? What you plan to do with your money? Paulette, what you plan to do with for your money? For me, know you're save diligent. What are you going to do with the money?
Oh, Birkin. Oh, the $1,300 they can buy Birkin. I can't afford Birkin. I'm not at that level yet. Not at that level. But one day.
But if it's $1,300, Miss, you could have buy. pay down
You
on
know
it and
Birkin
then
cost.
how much a Birkin?
That's how then you're
Like
looking at the high
$3,000?
thousands. You're looking at the high thousands.
In enough thousand?
The real Birkin. I'm not talking fake one as upon Jamaica Avenue.
Then why you carrying them the bag there?
Well,
Same
I have,
lipstick and phone on me carrying on my coach.
yeah, but I'll get it, but not right now. Maybe in a few years. I have other things I want to achieve.
Okay.
And I like,
People are going to have resolutions for the new year? You're going to
just so I'm
have?
happy.
Okay. All right.
Maybe
I
not me
hear.
boring, but there's not much to like.
Yeah, you're boring like nothing for true. And today you're boring. Every time like flagging that dead horse video that today you're boring bad.
You know,
Guys, I don't know if anybody has birthday wishes that they wish for me to share, but birthdays are upon us. The time is upon us, and so we want to wish everybody who has had a birthday this week or who is having a birthday this week all the best, family and friends who might have had birthdays. Um, Claudette says never knew about the partner, but she will save her money from now till Christmas. Yes, yeah, I'm there saving money from now till Christmas. What? Paulette says she used her money already since September. But it's not easy.
but
After we
Paulette, you
make
know, I'm
you
not disciplined.
Paulette Chambers, the whole time she been saving her money, she used the money.
No
I do.
discipline.
Yeah, what talk? No, she
Exactly.
did. She saved her money, but she used it. What did you use it for? I hope it was for yourself. I don't mind if you use it and it's for yourself. Juliet says I have. She put on some money for some weeks and others she forget, so she'll go catch up. All right, fair enough. We can live with that. We need to do something for ourselves and take care of ourselves a little bit more. Claudette says, oh, she never, but she will save it till Christmas. Funeral is on the 30th at the Resource Church of God Prophecy, South Manchester. All right, 30th of this month. No Birkin cost thousands. That when I can keep them Birkin, I will keep my money. Laptop to the rescue. Partner ready, says Joni. However, between the incoming admin and the AI taking out IT roles, it will have to go towards my unemployment chest. Well, great, Joni. That is great. We rescue you. We'll help you. You use it as an investment. All right, fine. We can live with that. We can live with that. And Paulette's birthday is on Tuesday. So, guys, as we wrap up and go out in our next minute or so, Paulette, we want to wish you all the best. Have a happy, happy birthday. Guys, we thank you so much for spending the time with us. For those who came on late because they forgot, for those who were there but couldn't find us, we're happy that you found us. And please reach out to Paulette Chambers, all our owner. We're family here. Wish her on Tuesday. Happy birthday. But in this
Happy
space,
birthday, Paulette, when it comes.
sing happy birthday, Mish, because Leo would have it
Happy
sing.
birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, Paulette. Happy birthday.
Sing the chorus. Happy birthday. Happy
Well, the time
birthday.
has come. Thanks,
Happy birthday
everybody.
to you, dear Paulette. Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday. Well, the time has come. Thank everyone for joining. I hope you have a wonderful next week. Hope to see you next week, Saturday at the same time. And be kind to everyone.
Everybody walk good and take
Yeah.
care.
Bye.
Blessings to my sisters. Happy birthday. Claudette says thank you and same to you. And we don't know how to leave the space
I
because
think I just
usually
hit
I Leo
leave.
Levy.
I think I just hit leave.
Okay. Happy birthday, Paulette, when it comes. Happy birthday, Paulette, says Dr. Joni. Paulette is saying thanks. Lorraine Dunkley Hayes says, yay, celebration. Juliet Rose says prayers and love. Yes, Miss Juliet, take care of your mom. Give her our best regards and our blessings. And I am going to kill the time while I try to get Leo's attention so that he can sign us off. I can leave, but when I leave, it doesn't end the show. So let me see if I can get him for a little bit. So I'm going to mute while. We know about a mute. May we just talk. It's always is good to be here and to be in the space. I tried sharing the link so that more people would find it. We're always going to be on Jamaicans.com, at least for a little while longer, until we reach whatever is the requirement for the other space. And I need to find Leo, call Leo to say Leo end show. I'm going to. Lord gosh, yes, Lorena, true. Me never read no poem for true. And since we can't get Leo for answer and end the show, let me see me find one we can read it in the meantime. Or next week I can promise faithfully that I will come with poem and pieces to read. Um, let me see. I think I have a Miss Lou book somewhere out here or one of them. Let me see. No, that's not Miss Lou. I don't have nothing close at hand to read. Wait, how is Mark? We never even asked about Mark. Been gonna work this week. Um, yes, next week. Next week for sure. I tried to end this thing, but it's not allowing me to end. Oh, Mark, good. All right, cool. Tell him howdy. Oh, he has errands today. Well, somebody have to do the work. Make him go do it. I hope you're at home putting up your foot. I know I understand what you say. Mark is good. All right. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, but him couldn't comment. Oh gosh. All right, I'm gonna try ending, though it tells me that it's not ended. Um, yes. Yes, Paul and Leo left me stranded and he now answer phone and me send him message and he still not answer to me. I say, end the show. End the show. And Michelle, she just take away herself and gone too. You know, notice how they done. And he gone about film business like me sit down like Gladys, now nothing for do. I may have house for tidy up, you know. Me have house for tidy. I'm about to start working. I work the weekend, every third weekend, so I'm gonna start in 25 minutes. Okay. What if Leo doesn't sign you out? Well, it'll go sit on the run for me if I just take Bex and left. And we're gonna find out that today. We now find out that today for me, I go left. Me and I will go downstairs, go cook. Yes, I am still there, Juliet. Leo left me alone. Leo gone, and he need to sign out and end the show so that me can leave. If not, I can leave the show, but it's still going to be running. And for me, that don't work. It's not right. I me send him message and I have the audacity not to answer me. I may call him again. So I may have to go call him with my Jamaican choice words. And it doesn't work like that. Me get him. So he will come. Guys, enjoy your week. Thank you so much for staying with me. Thanks for being such good sports. Wish you all the best for the week ahead. Miss Juliet, take care of your mom. Just continue to love her. We understand. Ticklish. Miss Paulette, I'm glad you take the money when me encourage you if you save and take it invest it. Very good move. Lauren, you go do your work in the next 25 minutes and earn some money. And so you might have to go start send barrel for me. One time I did that thing say, you know that go send barrel for me. Look at me, I forgot send barrel for you too. But so it is. Guys, take care. God bless you.